Hey Charlie. Hey, thanks again for having me over here today. Do a quick video walkthrough just to point out a few things. So obviously you've got some some big time settling over here. You've got a sizable crack. Obviously that when it was converted, it's still sunken quite a bit from there. But again, I think you kind of knew about that. This front porch is lots of water sinking toward it. So either some mud jacking to kind of correct some of that negative drainage. We'll come back to the outside in a little bit. Just want to do a quick one inside first. Sorry, kicking off some of the snow. It's kind of hard to see in some of the photos, so I wanted to do a video. You can kind of see lots of patchwork here in the ceiling. You've got some long L-shaped ones. Seem to be on the seam. So I don't know if there was some kind of leak in here at some point. They tried to do some drywall repair. Can see a little better here. But other than that, I mean, the living room, this main area here is not bad at all. Maybe a little bit of paint and some touch up. This ceiling is totally fine, so not too concerned with this. I'll get you over to the bedrooms real quick. I think you get a little bit of settling here, some cracking. But again, that's easily patchable. I'm not too concerned with that. Bathroom, the biggest things, you had some chipping here from this vent. There was a patch done there. Obviously, some filling in here, just exposed a little bit. And then up here in the corner, kind of see, hopefully a little bit of cracking there and settling. Again, that's not too bad. My biggest concerns are going to be in this southeast bedroom here. So you can see pretty well. It's a big patch that somebody tried to do. Wasn't painted. It stands out quite a bit. And you do have good cracks from settling here on the corners. This one's probably the worst. It's just really jetting out. You can kind of see how much it's moved there. Just sunken down. And then obviously this one's got some as well. This section of the ceiling is dipping a bit. And we've got another good crack coming off the corner of this window here. A little bit above the door, but and that's why I really estimated a little higher if we do any drywall work and paint, because it's going to take work to get this thing sanded down, and the texture on the walls to match that and make it not as obvious. But it's just a little bit of spackling and some paint is probably not going to cut it as far as covering that up. This bedroom's not bad, just really windows. You've got a little bit of settling here in the corner, a crack that's kind of going down here. But this one, not as concerning to me. Pretty easy to clean that up. Floors are in pretty decent shape. You've got a couple of bad spots here, but I think you could patch these up, have them resurfaced if you wanted to. You've got another one that probably needs to be replaced here. But overall, I'm not sure what kind of condition the wood floors are under the carpet in there, but it's got potential there. You've got a little bit of heaving. Kind of see where my finger is, about right there. It's kind of heaving upward. So I don't know how much somebody's gonna see that. And you can kind of tell there's a little bit of sinking in the floor here. It's just not super level. So kitchen, again, you could redo the kitchen. I mean, it would be awesome to blow out this wall or blow out this wall. I think this one's probably the more feasible, but then you still have the transition here. I mean, it's a good inch and a half transition from the wood to the tile. So nothing crazy in this bedroom. Some paint would go a long way in here. Nothing overly scary. Just put that vent back on a little bit. But yeah, nothing concerning in this one. The other stuff that's going to be flagged on inspection, obviously in the laundry room here, pretty substantial settling and cracking on the walls. So a little bit on the ceiling coming back here, but not as bad. You do have a little crack here on this transition to the addition. And then again, just stuff like this, you can kind of tell it just wasn't finished probably as well as it could be. And again, that's just some of the costs that, you know, if you wanted to have it all redone and repainted, I mean, that stuff is just labor. It just takes a lot of time and effort. So I do think it could be a little more than we expect for paint and patchwork. This, I think, is just a seam that wasn't done properly. That's settling over here, cracks from settling. And you've got another little bit here as well. A little bit on this one. But ceiling overall, it's like I said, maybe just a little bit of touch up. This is that corner that I was telling you about. At some point there was some sort of leak there, some water that got back there, but it looks like maybe just a one-time thing. Go around. I wanted to show you outside just the section of the roof. Looks like where the tree maybe brushed on it for a while, kind of damaged some of that. I apologize for the length of the video. I figured it was just easier to go all in one. So this section here, you can kind of see there's a big chunk taken out. Again, I'm guessing it was from these tree branches that you guys cut back. Yeah, definitely did some work on the on the roof. Here's your biggest stair step, kind of, that's going to be visible. You can't even really tuck point that without somebody seeing that it's clearly been worked on, just based on the age of the stone here, the bricks. In the back, I did see there's, on the fireplace chimney rather, that's going to come up on inspection. Siding is a little beat up there. Not sure what the wood's there for. We've got a little bit of stair stepping back here on this southeast corner. The eaves and everything, not too bad. The holes I was mentioning, and I don't know, maybe this is just how the yard kind of slopes. Obviously the snow makes it difficult, but you can see a pretty good indentation here, and another one kind of over here. Again, siding maybe just be able to clean off, but it's going to be a lot to bite off in terms of just cleaning it up and making updates to it. I don't know that the juice is worth the squeeze, as they say. The panel's a little bit older, like I was saying. You've got some ventilation stuff that's probably going to be flagged as far as sealing. That mast is supposed to extend above the roof line. That's just, newer code these days. So not a huge deal, but something that'll probably be flagged. That's about it for now. I'll get some comps together and we'll chat a little bit more and get your thoughts. Talk to you soon.